Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be completely transforming my finds display. So to start off, I got some boxes and I just started packing all my finds into those boxes. I wrapped a few of the bottles up and that kind of thing and then put them to the side. And so as soon as all my finds were gone, the bottles at the top, everything was gone off the shelf, I just wiped it down, gave it a bit of a clean. So after it was all dust free, it was time to remove the old LED strips. So with these LED strips, they cost about $10 off eBay or something, very cheap. And then as soon as I plugged it in, all the LEDs blew, they just stopped working. So what I've done is I've taken all of those off. So the next step was to move the shelf to the new location. I had to move some other furniture around, so anyway, now it's in this final position here between two windows. It was in its new spot. I moved it to the side a little bit, and then I got out the new LED packs. So I bought two of these. So it's about 5 meters worth, and I got those on Amazon. These cost more than the first one. I can't remember the actual price, but more than the first one, so they're better quality. So once they were in place, I could put the fine shelf up against the wall, plug it in. I checked them, they didn't blow up like the first ones, and then we could start putting everything back on the shelves. And then once all my fines and that kind of thing were on the shelves, I've kind of got them in different categories. So yeah, once I have everything in place, I put the bottles and everything that have been sent, they're on the top shelf up there, they're out of frame, you can't see them. And then for my finds, to display them, I bought off the internet a few different display pieces. Alright, so here's some of the things I bought. So I got a few of these little like clear floating displays. I've got my Nazi coin and a bullet and that kind of thing, and a few of those, which you'll see. I also got a big one of those, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet, what I'm going to put in that, something long and flat. Anyway, so I've got that one for the future. And I also got a couple of these that I put rings on, so some of the rings I've found, that kind of thing. So I've got one of those set up back there. All these things, I couldn't really find anything better quality. These are pretty cheap, cheap plastic. They do the job, they're not museum quality or anything like that. But since you're not really going to be touching it or anything, it's I've got no problem with it being a bit cheaper. It still looks pretty good. It's black, and then I also bought these things, and they're like little stands for finds. And I bought 3 of those, but when I opened the package, they unfortunately all snapped in the mail, and they took forever to get here as well, so I'm not going to order more. So what I've done is I've just glued them all with super glue. So yeah, anyway, it was a pretty fun experience putting it all together. So here's what it looks like. So yeah, since I have a few of these spare, these two floating displays, I've got no use for them. I've kind of got all my finds set up how I'd like them. So if you want, if you're from Australia and you're watching this right now, it'd be too expensive to ship internationally, unfortunately. But yeah, if you're from Australia, just leave a comment below and include the word QANTAS. So if you just comment, you can just write QANTAS, or you can write a longer comment, just write QANTAS at the end of something. It doesn't have to mean anything, just write QANTAS, so I know that you want to be in the draw for these 2 displays that I've got spare. And yeah, I'll pick that, say in a week's time, next Sunday, and then I'll message you or something, and I'll get these out to you. Also, there is a part 2 of this display series kind of thing. I've got like a window display kind of thing here. It's called like a light box or something. That was given to me by a guy I know, Roger. And what I'm going to be doing is sanding that down, repainting it, and restoring it a bit. It's really cool. So we're going to be restoring that, and then I don't know what I'm going to put in it. So if you guys have any ideas, just leave that in the comments. It'd be like a military theme, or I could do like a whole kind of world history thing where I have a piece of history from like throughout the years, or I could put the iron relics in that one. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in that one at the moment. So if you have any ideas, just leave it in the comments. In part 2 of the display series, I guess, we'll be restoring that. We'll be restoring that display case and yeah, setting it up. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I do actually have a few bigger projects that I'm filming at the moment that I've been filming for about 3 months. They're just taking a while to get along because there's things that are out of my control that just take time to happen. See those in the next up and coming months. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, leave a comment if you want to enter the giveaway. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.